One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Cardinals will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will have the football first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Fires to the right. Makes the grab. It's Spencer. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a huge play. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. All of that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cardinals offense will take the field for the first time. Smith wants to throw. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on second down. Going to the running game. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. To the ground with the back. Discards him with the stiff arm. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
The Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Snagged out of the air. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. So a drive there of 84 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Conway. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Pulls it, fired complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Smith dropping to pass. Fires to the tight end. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Continues to fight for yards. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Going for 6. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to set up the screen. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Off play action on first down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra block. Oh, he's got some space. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. He'll be stopped short. Picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab over the middle. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Red pass hits complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. From the gun, running back on the move. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Smith wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Montgomery. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
He's got him. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Brings it down on the right side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
The quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up 14 over Florida. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Cardinals just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Still running at the 40. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Smith dropping to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cardinals!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. And the Yellow Jackets lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down.
When you're QB sneaking as a quarterback, you got to make a decision. You're going right or you're going left, and that's all predetermined based on how the defensive line lines up. Nice decision there by the quarterback.
Caught in the backfield, it's Manuel. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. Nice move to keep running. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Turning it on. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Pulls it in. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. Power football with the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. The give on the option. Running into the open space. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking for the end zone. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they go back on top. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Smith wants to throw. Lets it fly. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. Got room at the 35. It's a seam wide open. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Gets it out fast. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And guys, that field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Spencer. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Creates a little room. Breaks the tackle. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Burrow. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Manuel. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. To the air on 1st down. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Smith dropping to pass. Oh, they're after him. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the 5th oldest venue in college football, Bobby Dodd Stadium.
And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start the 2nd half. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They got a lot done through the air in the 1st half, and they might need even more production here in the 2nd.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Makes the catch. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Smith wants to throw. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Cardinals had this offense rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Now the play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Cardinals line it up with a first and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Oh, he makes the catch. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Scrambling away. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. Fourth down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Smith dropping to pass. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
That's just a play the quarterback can't make. Fourth down, down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Spencer. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Caught in the backfield. It's Durant. Plows through the defense. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Just keep slinging it. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He's looking to throw on third and short. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Spencer. There he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense as he's knocked down immediately. Here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The give to the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, better look out! They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Bought a little time. Lets it go. He's got an open man. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They'll go to the ground. Shows him the stiff arm. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. Smith wants to throw. Here's a heat. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Cardinals had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. This time he's got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Finds his big tight end.
Man, and this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. You get the stop here. I'm down multiple possessions. Do I kick it now because it's a hard 4th down, or am I putting the foot on the pedal and staying aggressive to try to get a touchdown?
No good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive. Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Hall. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. On the direct snap, it's Hall. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. The Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive humming. They try to pop a run on the draw.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. You're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Smith dropping to pass. Tight end getting vertical. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
And you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock.
Breaks into the open. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fakes to grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Going with the ground game left. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And the Cardinals have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by 4 over Arizona. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They want that clock to run. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Finds his man in the middle. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. The running back has it. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On third down, he drops to throw. Complete in the middle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. He'll do it himself. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They'll try the run. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to this season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.